Hello everyone, welcome for another video. In this one we're gonna make a nice transformation of that Patio de Luz into this Patio de Luz. Now, as you can see, initially the walls, they're very dirty, they're in a bad state, they're broken, and they definitely needed a good cleanup. So what we started doing is first power washing. This is a super satisfying feeling. If you've never done it, I highly recommend you get yourself a high pressure cleaner. It makes night and day difference. Now, I thought I had all the big holes filled up, but it turned out as I was putting my level piece of wood on the wall to have a nice base for tiling, that the wall wasn't straight at all. So first I decided to actually fill up that uneven area, because if not, it would make my tiling job later on much more difficult. So I just made the wall a little bit wet here for good aeration. The fun part obviously is always the cleaning. This is the tile level system that I'm using. You got these white pieces that you put behind the tiles, and then the black wedges that you slide in, pull them together with the special pliers, and that gives you a nice level surface. Here I'm mixing up some tile adhesive to put the tiles later on the wall. Okay, then I'm ready to start tiling. So I got my tiles, the tile leveling system, the special pliers that come with it, the plastic pieces that go in between the tiles for spacing, a bit of water, something to make the wall wet, the glue, and the spatula to put the glue on the wall. So here first I make the wall a little bit wet for greater adhesion, put the glue on the wall, and then later I'll stick the tiles on there. So finally, first tiles go on the wall, which is always a good feeling, and it starts to look a bit nicer. As you can see, I'm not starting at the bottom of the patio because it's very uneven. So I made a level piece of wood. I'll start tiling from there, and then later I'll measure in the tiles that have to go below, so the bottom row. So the tile leveling clips put there, as you can see, and then later I'll put the black wedges in to straighten them up all together. So time to speed up a little bit, so made a little time lapse of the rest of the tiling. So cutting the tiles to size with a diamond blade on my angle grinder. Here I'm measuring the profiles that go around the windowsill. And then it's finally time for the floor tiles. So I'm just measuring out initially how they're going to be laid out. And I clean the floor with a vacuum cleaner. And as soon as that's done, I'll make the floor a bit wet. And as soon as that's done, it's finally time for some glue and then the first tiles of the floor. So what was left was the bottom tiles, and as soon as they were all finished, I filled up the walls with grout. And then I cleaned the walls with a sponge until we had a nice finish. Now quickly painted the rain pipe, that made it look a lot better, blend in. Overall we're super satisfied with how this turned out. It looks a lot better and we've got a lot more light coming into our building. Thank you all very much for watching. See you next time.